Hey everybody, video 3 here. YNR. YNR was really good for Tuesday because usually on Tuesday they kind of drag a little until Wednesday. But it was good. Okay, so I have a lot to cover, so this might be a longer one than usual, but I'll cover everything. All right, so let's start with the interesting parts, and then I'll fill in the other parts. Okay, so Nikki is still hiding her drinking from Victor and hiding the fact that Jack is her sponsor from Victor, which is not going to be good. However, uh, I like the fact that, okay, there are two sides to this. I like the fact that Jack is helping out his friend. However, I don't like the fact that he's helping her a lot because somebody needs to talk some sense into her and say that this is not going to end well. I understand, like I said in another video, I understand a little bit of the motivation, I guess, to lie because Jack and Victor have a storied history of a very contentious relationship. Then you add to the fact that Jack was married to Nikki at one point, which they did cover a little bit today, but in a fun, lighthearted way because okay, and then we find out another piece. Um so because Nikki is going through all this stuff at the same time, she needs a right hand person to help her while she gets back on her feet and tries to until she gets her sobriety back. Um Okay, so the person that Jack chooses is Tracy Bregman, Lauren Finmore, and the problem at first is she runs her own store, Finmore's, and also she didn't want to upset Nikki. However, the part about Jack being married to Nikki at some point came through because he said, well, because she said, why did you pick me? And he said, well, you're qualified, you're a good friend, and it's temporary, and you haven't been married to Nikki. So, yeah. Okay. On the other front, Haley Aaron, we got to see Haley Aaron again. She's a wonderful actress, although I wish they would fix her wardrobe. I mean, I get that she's supposed to be in the hospital, but could you give the girl some clothes? Like actual clothes? She looks like she's a prisoner or something. I don't understand it. Okay. But they did fix her hair. So I appreciate that because for a while there she started out blonde. Then they changed it to like dirty brown. I don't know. And now it's blonde again, so apparently somebody told her on the hair thing. But okay. So now she's having to deal with her aunt Jordan may or may not be dead. Because a fire was started at the place she was at, but they don't know if she survived or not. That was the beginning storyline or possibility. Okay? Possibility number two is she started the whole fire, and that could be a whole nother ball of wax. Alright. Okay. So then we have some good news. Because Abby wants to work with Devon, she has to have a day manager for her restaurant. Well, she wants Tessa to work with her because she has experience in the field and they like each other. Like, she likes her, so hopefully she says yes. And plus, which I didn't know this part. See, I thought Tessa was just a musician, singer, or whatever, but apparently she's a model for some company. But modeling is a very temporary job, so she has time on her hands. But she says that she has to talk to Mariah first, so that's cool. And also, they give you tidbits about how Arya, their daughter, is doing well, really well with the cochlear implant. So I'm happy to see that. Okay, let's see, what else? Oh, let's see. Well, okay, covered Abby Devon, covered Nikki, covered, uh, and covered Victoria. Oh, and then Victoria and, what's his name? Cole said, just we're here for you, whatever. Oh, the other big story, okay, is also, this is like twofold. Okay, so, and also I had a thought about this too. Connor, the character of Connor. I don't know who the portrayer was, but I don't know what they're doing with this character because, okay, last we saw him, he was being taken to the school that he wanted to be at because he didn't want to be at a school. And so that's the last time we saw him. So I don't know if they're harassing him. I don't know if the kid wants to take a break. I don't know. But they're doing the thing I hate, which is talking about a character, but you never see him. So you're like, okay, but where is he? You know? So I don't know. Okay, but getting on to the story. Connor is now having trouble at school. Possible learning disorder, disability, whatever. Which I said I applaud because it shows a different kind of character and with different needs, you know. Which would also help with inclusivity. Um, okay. The other thing that's a arm off of this is because he's having trouble. Adam is having trouble with Connor. He turns to Nick for advice, which is really cool. And because I don't have to tell you, they've had a contentious relationship from the word go. Because Nick feels threatened about him trying to take his spot, and all Adam wants is his spot in the family and to be acknowledged. So, of course, there's going to be a contentious relationship there. But today they broke some ground because he gave him, Nick gave Adam some sound advice. And also, he said the capping remark is okay, but if you need some help straightening out some people, let me know. Like a brother would say to another. So that was really cool to see the brotherly bond forming, really. So yeah, I give the writers and everything an A+ on this one because I feel like it's come full circle, but it makes sense the way it came full circle. So I like it. I think that's everything now. Yeah. All right. Bye, everybody.